Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of The Sims 4. And on this episode, we are going to continue where we left off. Now, I'm going to try not to cut anything out of this playthrough. That's the way I like to do them. I know some people want to see just the main things going on. And if you do, of course, there's plenty of playthroughs of this game out there like that. But if you want to see an uninterrupted playthrough of my experience on here, this is where you're in luck, because this is what you're going to get on here. Now, my guy is taking a shower, and then I have it where he's going to go to bed because he definitely needs some sleep. Now, he needs to get ready at, I think it was 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's see, what's his job? Tough guy. Yeah, he goes to work at, 5 p.m. So we're going to have to make sure that he gets some sleep tonight, but as well, later on the next day, somewhere in the morning, get a little bit more sleep. Because as you can see, it's 12 p.m. right now, and he's pretty exhausted, which means his job will not get over until 12 a.m., and he's going to be pretty exhausted from that as well. So he needs to get on the right schedule, and I think somewhere around 12 in the afternoon tomorrow, he's going to get some sleep, maybe till about 2 or 3 in the afternoon, just to give him that little extra boost that he's going to need. We're going to make sure that he's as rested as possible now, and then he's going to work on his other stuff, his hygiene and his fun, so we can get him prepared for the next day. So he is fully rested. We're going to go ahead and wake him up and tell him to go cook something to eat. Now, this is pretty much all we've been doing so far is, just getting him to maintain his functions. And that's a good thing to do for the first day. Get used to the stuff that he needs to constantly do, and then get familiar with how long that actually takes him. Look down at the clock, because it's not like in real life where I can have breakfast and I can cook it and I can do it all, really quickly in a matter of minutes. This guy sometimes will take, 30, 40 minutes to cook a meal. And, yeah, that's fantastic if you have that amount of time in real life, but there's days where you don't, and you cook really fast. And this guy just does not have that capability. So you want to know how long it's going to take him, so that if you do wake up late or what time you want to get up, there we go, he's finally reached his level 2 cooking. That will give us access to better foods in here, and he won't burn his meals nearly as often. See, he's learned the recipes for eggs and toast, BLTs, that's bacon, lettuce, tomatoes, chips and salsa, and fish tacos. He's also learned a cool new combo ad trick move. So I don't know what that is, but we're going to look into that. Let's see, how does his meal look today? And you can see just how well he's done his meal by the illusion that's on the plate. Is he not going to eat it?
Leave day.
Is he not going to eat it? Come on, guy. Eat your food. What in the world? Is that how he always starts his day? I think it is. I think he's so evil that he starts his day with an evil laugh. Wow, look at that. He loves what he cooked there, man. He liked the smell of that. Just sitting here watching this guy eat. It's crazy. Come on, do it. Eat it. Eat it. One more piece left. You got a little toast. You got a little eggs. Okay, well, you're almost all the way full anyways. I guess I could tell you to stop eating, but I hate leaving the food there because it's going to go bad before I can get to it again. We've already tried doing that earlier, and it just doesn't pee like a champion. Really? That's an option? Pee like a champion. So he's going to wash his dishes. I love the fact that he does that. If you picked a sim that is messy or doesn't have that uncomfortable. Oh, he has a sore back. That mattress is firm like concrete. Oh, really? I mean, we're going to have to get him a better mattress then. He's feeling confident. What else? Feeling good. A well cared for sim is happy sim, okay? So he's confident right now. What do we need to do? Have a drink at the lounge? We're not doing the have a drink at the lounge. Sore back still. What else do we need to do? We need to do hygiene and a little bit of fun. So let's take a shower real quick. Not that he really needs a full-blown shower, but we'll take it. It'll waste a little bit of time. And then, of course, we're going to come over here and read something. Purchase book. Clean up books, read something. How about read? What do we want him to read? Love in the Time of Sandwiches. I think he tried doing that one before. That was romance. Let's see what else. Mystery, children's, non-fiction, ordering pudding. No, we're not doing that one. Lord of the Swings, children. Untamed, no. Romance again. Really, just a lot of romance in here. First Unicorn, children. Fantasy. I don't know. I don't know what would be a good one for him to do. I guess this one, mystery. Mystery sounds good for a guy who's going to go into, criminal activity. Okay, so that's good for there. You're already fully maxed out. Now we have another a couple hours before I'm going to tell him to go to bed. But his energy is pretty good. I just want it to be completely maxed out. So it's not going to be like a full-blown sleep. It's going to be, he's already reading something over here. The humble family man Irene Stratus left the big city to start a farm. He never expected to find a dead French diplomat face down in the hay. Wow, they actually went all out on this, didn't they? What about the book that he's reading? The gripping mystery tells the tale of Lucas Dark, an exceedingly attractive author with nothing left to lose but his mind. Written by the future award-winning Lucas Dark. Okay, so he named it after himself. Wow, that's man, you have to be pretty full of yourself to give yourself the main role in your own book. That's something else right there, guys. I don't even know what to say on that one. What is he doing? Why is his back still hurting him? His back is still hurting him. This bed is so horrible. This guy's back has been hurting him since the beginning of the day. And look at this dresser. It looks like something that's seen a little bit better days. It's all dinged up and scratched up. Maybe I can fix that in the future. I don't know if that's a skill or not, if you can actually repair furniture, but that would be kind of cool if you could, because this one definitely looks like it's been scratched up pretty bad. Feeling good. Well, at least you're feeling good, guy. What about this? Dance to stereo music? I don't think I have a stereo, so we'll get rid of that one. Make a group meal? No, we're not going to do that because we don't have any groups here. Meet someone new? Well, we could definitely do that. Become angry. Practice speaking in the mirror for an hour. I guess we could do that before work. I think we have a little bit of time to do that, actually. And his fun is fully maxed out. So, yeah, let's come over here and practice speaking in the mirror for about an hour. And then we're going to go to bed for just, about an hour and a half. Maybe not even that long. Let's see. You look tired as well. You look... What in the world kind of outfit is this? Look at the way he walks, too. I can tell I'm not going to sing this song. But he looks like John Travolta in, like, Staying Alive, the way he was walking.
So.
You got some people out here exercising. That's a nice outfit. What about over here? Is this Where's Waldo? I mean, what kind of outfit is this? Oh, he disappeared? That must be like a bus stop or something. Like, it's... I don't know. When you go over there to fish, maybe it actually zones you over. Yeah, because I think she's going to disappear in a second here as well. Let's see what happens. Yep. Yeah, there's something there. I don't know. We'll have to go investigate that here in a little while after he gets home from work, maybe. For an hour. Okay, so I can fast forward. I can speed it up to fast 2, or I can do ultra, which is, fast 3. I don't usually use those unless, I have a long period of time for him to do something. I only want him doing this for an hour, so I'm going to sit here and go to fast 2 only, and then he's going to need to go to sleep. What about social? He can do that either at work or when he gets back. So I don't think that's too big of a deal. His bladder and everything else is fine. Okay, so yeah, he got that skill. I can go ahead and end that and tell him to take a nap. There you go. Now a nap instead of sleep is the better option. I believe if you tell him to go to sleep and then you wake him up, prematurely, he's not in the greatest mood. But if you tell him to take a nap, I think they know that they're not going to stay asleep for very long. And that's probably the route you want to go with. Don't hold me to that one because I don't know if that's actually the case. Now, remember, when he's sleeping, time goes by a lot faster. It goes all the way to ultra speed. When he's at work, the same thing happens as well, unless you have a sim that's at home. If you have a sim at home, then the speed goes by naturally because you actually have something to do. And thankfully, this guy is the only one I have. So when he's at work, it's going to be a nice, quick day. Then he'll get home, and I'll be able to do stuff with him. Mainly probably just go to sleep and satisfy his needs of hunger and stuff like that right off the bat, because it can be a pretty stressful day doing your first job. So let's see. He's going to have lunch. What do we want to go with? Fish tacos, garden salad? Now, we've done those two. We haven't done mac and cheese. Let's go with something a little bit harder, which is a BLT. Still pretty easy. Bacon, lettuce, tomatoes, kind of hard to mess that up. The lettuce, you just peel it right off. Tomatoes, you cut as thinly as you're capable of doing it, and that you have a knife capable of doing it. Try not to press down too hard because you don't want to squish the tomatoes. And then the bacon, you just fry that up. And, I guess you could mess that up, but it's pretty easy. I don't like the way he was using his knife there. That was, oh my God. This is ridiculous. This is just his laugh out of the blue for no reason. I keep feeling like he's going to chop something off that he shouldn't be chopping off, like his fingers. moving the knife around like that. Holy crap! How did he get that out of just the lettuce and tomatoes? Like he didn't use any bacon and he didn't toast the bread. Are you gonna eat it? Like eat one of those things, man. It's delicious. Yeah, sit down. I need to get him a better table. I mean, sitting at the counter is fine too, guys. But are those French fries? It looks like he put French fries in there too. Well, are you gonna finish it? I know you're probably not that hungry, but want to top you off before work. You got just 2 more hours. Let's see, you also need to go to the bathroom, so let's do that on the list. And of course, you can always have multiple things on the list. It puts it over here on the side, and you'll see the order at which it goes on. The bar down here on the bottom, you'll see it's big enough to have 2, maybe even 3 things in it, which means now they actually have the ability to do multiple things at once. So if it's running on the treadmill and talking to somebody, they're able to do that. If it's sitting at a table and eating while talking to other people who are sitting there at the table, they can do that. And it's not always just something else and talking. Those are the easiest things to put together. But there are other skills and other tasks that you can do and do multiple of them at the same time. So just make sure that you figure out what those things are and then take advantage of that when you can. Which also means putting furniture in the right areas for them to take advantage of it. You know, somebody might be dancing at a jukebox and right next door to it is a treadmill. One person's dancing, the other one's running on the treadmill, and they're both talking to each other because they're close to each other. If they're not close to each other, if the treadmill's on one side of the room and the boombox is in another room upstairs, they won't be able to do that. So work for AC starts in about 1 hour, which means he has a little bit of time to come over here and maybe talk to some people. So let's come out here and read an introduction. You got the kids.
Kabura.
Now, I did check the sound on the last one, and this did not sound like it was louder than it needs to be. It's pretty loud in my headset, but it sounds right on there.
Kim.
Fuma.
Does he have orange juice in his hand?
Penny Rude.
Really? He came out here with a drink?
Bainy.
What did he get? Yeah, he got a drink.
Che.
Yeah, let's throw a drink, man.
Up, Wenzi. Kimba. Ah.
He's actually being nice to the kid. Yeah, I'm gonna be nice to kids. I can't see. Oh no, he wasn't. She didn't like that at all. She's like, no, thank you.
Huh?
Oh, come on. He was drinking orange juice a minute ago.
Oh.
He's going to get that right one of these days. Let's give fake bad news. There we go. Meet someone new. Nice. Okay, so I got a little bit more happiness out of that. He's going to start his day very, very well. It's not very often that you will start with this high of a rating. He has just a few more minutes. I'm going to have him just kind of chill here and drink his drink. He only has about 9 minutes left before he needs to leave. And the car should show up automatically for him, which then he'll jump into. That's kind of a nice little thing for these jobs is they actually pick you up. You know, if it was that way in real life, I think a lot more people would be able to have a lot more freedom to, you know, get more different jobs out there. Just having a car to go to the place, having, you know, the constant. There it goes. He's already leaving. I didn't even see the car come by to pick him up, though. Huh. Bouncer problem. Big deal going down in the back of the club tonight. AC's job is to start a distraction and keep attention off of the bosses. Unfortunately, the jerk bouncer isn't letting him in. Should he wear a disguise and sneak in or start a fight in the street instead? That is a good idea. I don't know about that one. Sneaking in probably is the best way to go, but it seems a little too, you know, like if you're going to be a mob boss, I guess you kind of want to be the guy, the tough guy. Starting a fight in the street, I don't know, because it's like you want to take the attention off of the bosses, but on the inside, not necessarily outside. I guess, well, let's do the street fight, because we've already done a few. Lights a trash can on fire, sets off a car alarm, and tosses a brick through a shop window. He's a sucker for the classics. Soon everyone joins the riot outside while the boss's deal goes down quietly in the back. Holy crap. Performance gain is small. Jeez, man, this guy really... He like started a riot his first day at the job. His first day he started a riot. Can you imagine, guys? That is just nuts. Okay, so he needs to eat something, and we're gonna have dinner. Let's see, fish tacos? Yeah, let's go with fish tacos. Even though I think there's something wrong with fish in a taco, but you know, I'm from Texas. We don't normally eat a lot of fish down here, and definitely not in tacos. So yeah, this is more. I told you he was gonna chop something off. You do not use the knife like that, dude. Do not. He's cutting bell peppers, onions. What else has he got in there? Tomatoes, okay. It's a nice little thing going on so far. And there's the fish that look like salmon or something like that. Or maybe tuna. That could be tuna, I guess. What are you going to do over here? Oh, you're going to cook it? Okay. If you have to, you know, I don't know, scrape it off like that, I'm pretty sure it's not something you want to put in your stomach after that. Put it together. Oh, wow. I love how it just automatically turns in to the food until spoil. Oh, okay, so 9 hours. Let's eat a fish taco, man. Yeah, there we go. Now, if you want more, instead of just one plate worth, you can always go ahead. Why is he tense? Let's see, what is he tense about? Unchallenged. Oh, needs mental stimulation. Okay, he needs to do something hard, and I don't know what that would be yet. Wow, look at his crazy eyes, dude. That is, he looks angry, he looks mean, and he's still eating. He's like that. Oh my god, what is wrong with that guy? All he's doing is eating his meals. Like, he can't even eat his food without just, like, busting out. I don't know. How do we challenge him? Let's see. Purchase book. No, we don't want to do that. We need a computer or something. Something to give this guy, you know, like a hobby. I don't know what else we could do. Let's see. What if we look in the mirror? Maybe try it out. No, we're not doing it. Change outfits. Freshen up. Try to calm down. That might do it. Calm down right there. That might be... a method. What about this? Take a bath. Well, we don't have room for a bath. We have a shower, and we don't have very much money, so that's not something we're going to be doing. Become angry. That's definitely something easy to do. Playful. What else do we have? Click to expand. Yeah, unchallenged. Dang it. Happy. Riot stories. Starting a riot makes for a great story. Really? Really? That makes for a great story? I guess it would. But can you imagine somebody telling you that? They'd be like, "Hey, yeah, my first day at work, I started a riot." You'd be like, I'm gonna leave, okay? You know, like, I'm not gonna be there with a person who's able to do that and finds it funny. Let's see, you need to do something fun. Let's read a book. Read something. I'm gonna leave it up to you. You get to pick it for me. Need somebody to clean this up. What about cell phone? What can we do? We can silence phone, chat with.
Dope and quip, no.
The fact that he can make himself laugh. There we go. So it's gone now.
Yep. Jabbing Derka.
Play a game. Move household. Hire a service. We might try that. I think the hire the service on this one anyways, you can hire a maid to come out, but it's like a one-time thing, if I remember right. It's been a while, like I said before, but I think you hire the maid, they come out, do something, and then they're gone. So yeah, one-time maid, that's it, $20 an hour. Or we can schedule the maid for 40 plus $20 an hour. So every time they come out, you pay them $40, and then for every hour they're there, you have to pay them another $20. That is a lot more than I'm making right now, so I really don't want to do that. But we'll do it once. We'll do a one-time maid service so that you guys can see what it looks like when they show up. Of course, there's a lot to clean up. They gotta, scrub the toilets and the showers and everything like that. They get, gunked up and dirty over time. And she probably won't spend too much time here, and so it won't really eat up a lot of my money because I do want to save up for a better bed. That's something he's been complaining about for a little while now. But we also want to buy some really essential pieces for him, such as a computer. It's something he's definitely going to need. His fun is going up, but it's going up very, very slow. Let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit. I love it when he sounds like a little chickmunk. Okay, so it is dark outside. Yeah, it's already in the AM. So as I said before, his schedule is going to be off. He's going to need to work on that. Now, his energy's going down as well. His hygiene's going down. We're probably going to tell him to go to bed here. Yeah, there we go. Go ahead and go to bed. Did he already? Yeah, he already hired it, didn't he? Real in her life? No, we don't need to finish that off. Put it down. There we go. I do like how the covers are different. Like the last one was black and it had some words on it. This one actually looks like it has a heart on it with like a tree stump going through it or something. It's romance. Yeah. My guy is looking pretty good. He's doing pretty well. He's dreaming about unicorns, police officers, and a guy with a bag over his head. Bambi, maybe? I don't know what that was all about. It's kind of a crazy, wacky dream right there. Okay, so you're done. You don't need to sleep anymore. Let's get you hungered. Completely filled. Have lunch.
Yes.
We've done fish tacos. We've done BLT. Let's do mac and cheese. That way we can do one of each. Let's check out his skills while we're at it. Relationship, no, his relationships are in the toilet. Skills, charisma, comedy, cooking. Okay, so he's not too far away from getting his level 3 in cooking. And this is something that, regardless of whether you really want to or not, it's something you're going to be working on because he has to eat every day. So unless you just come in here and spend money to buy food that's already done, which you can do, you're probably going to have to make it yourself or have somebody you're living with make it. So he could have a wife, he could have a husband, whatever the case may be, that sits at home and does all these chores, clean things up and cook the food. You're able to do that if you want to, or you can share it equally between all the people living in one household. That's usually the best bet. That way, no matter who's home, everybody has a pretty high skill in whatever they need to have in to participate, to actually do something. That laugh makes me crack up every single time. I don't know who did that or who thought it would be a good idea to have him just bust out in his laugh every single time he eats, but that seems to be the trigger. Not seen him do it too much for other things. Let's see. Your bladder is always. He has to go on the same routine every day, and I think the game has gotten a lot better at having them do this automatically for you. But it won't be nearly as high as it will if you take care of it yourself. And I just want this guy to have a good couple of days because I believe that you have to meet certain qualifications before you can go up in your skill. So he needs to reach level 2 in his mischief skill. Click on a sim and select a social. Okay, so he needs to do that before work. He's a few hours. Converts directly from a bookshelf by using... Oh, well, let's see if we can purchase a book for him. Something to help him in his skill level. Let's see, children's, fantasy, nonfiction, poetry, romance, sci-fi, mystery, and skills. There we go. Wow, some of these are really expensive. Mini, more bread. Okay, so that's for your recipes. Diplomatic, no, we don't want that. The science, no, we don't need that. The art, jokes. Jokes could be interesting at some point, but we're not really going for that. Grab the mic. Show them the pain. The secrets of great comedy, no. The cook. Keeping cooking, I'm here to cook. Getting hooked. Okay, those are for fishing, I think, right? Yeah, how to catch fish, tackle and techniques. See the fish, be the fish. Put down the milkshake. Maybe it's time you took an interest in physical fitness. Okay, so it's saying you're a little bit too big. Pressing the still, same thing, obtaining the body that you always wanted. The light, water, light, and dirt. Learn to plant stuff. No, we definitely don't want to do that just yet. Come on, where is my food garnishing? Aroma, no, that's not it. Into the classics. Furious fingers. Try not to die. Why pay experts to fix your broken appliances? This is a nice one to get to. No, we don't need entertaining. Logic? Yeah, we don't want logic either. There we go, mischief. What's so funny? What's illegal? Okay, so we're going to get that, can we? Let's do one there. We'll do volume 2 as well, since it seems like they're pretty cheap. And mixology, no, we're going to bypass those. Painting, piano, programming, video gaming, violin, writing. Okay, so that's all we need right there. 475, I should say. And we get 3 items. Thanks for purchasing the order. The book's AC purchase can be found in the inventory. Can we, what about books? Can we read it from here? No, we cannot. In my inventory. Where is my inventory? Dang it. Let's go into build. I believe you could find it in here. Yeah, household inventory. And it's not showing them. Huh. Storage? No. That is not doing it at all. Huh. Maybe over here on the side. Inventory. There we go. Okay, so we got volume 2, volume 1. We want him to read that. Just in case we might be able to get it done before work. And he only has 3 hours, but that should be enough time to go up if we're lucky. And again, we may not. We may be missing that by just a few minutes here and there. His other skills are pretty good. We need to work on his social here pretty soon. That goes down constantly. Some jobs, like politicians, that will actually go up while you're at work because that's what you do. You talk to people all day long. But some jobs, you don't really do that too often. And because of that, you need to work on that when you're actually at home. Otherwise, when you do go into work, people will be like, your performance is down. You were just in a grouchy mood, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Let's see. Read something. Okay. We have 2.5 hours, a little bit less than 2.5 hours, for him to get his mischief on. There we go. Yeah, that might. I mean, because the fact that he's not all the way down at the very bottom means we might be able to do that in that 2.5 hours. Let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit. See if we can get him, going a little faster there. Let's see who's walking by over here.
Soot.
Jeez, look at them. Why would they stop? They're just like, I'll hang out here for a little while. It's a good place for them. I do like the color of the ground. I mean, it's a nice, sandy color, and it's actually kind of beautiful out here. And for people who don't like mowing their lawn every couple of days, this is definitely a place for you, because there's still a little bit of green. And of course, you could always plant more of these things right here, but they're never going to get too big, and you probably don't need to go out there and trim them very often. There's just not a lot of water out here, so definitely an option there. I don't think you leveled up all the way, did you? Let's go back into that. Let's do number 2, maybe? That might help him? I don't know. What did he do with the book? Did he put it right here? Yeah, he sure did. I wonder if you read number 2... whether it goes up higher or not. Oh, he won't read it at all, will he? Maybe he can't get skill in that. Huh. Let's go with number 1 then. Let's chop that down right there. Let's look at his skills real quick then. Maybe he did go up, and it just didn't let me know. No, he's still very close. Okay, so if you do read number 2, you just can't upgrade your skills. That kind of sucks, but definitely something nice to know. And yeah, he's just not going to reach it today. Maybe tomorrow. He's very close, but he only has 17 minutes left before he has to go to work. So yeah, there he goes, getting ready for work. Come on, do it. 5 more minutes. 4. No. Dang it, he's not gonna make it. 5 o'clock, right? That's when he goes to work. Is he off today? Like, they didn't come by. Where's it at? 5 p.m. Huh. Go to work. Oh, because he's still reading the friggin' book. He's going to be late. Come on, go in. Run. Come on, you can do it. Oh, no. He's going to be 20 minutes late to work. I guess he still went in, though. I wonder what the deadline is on that one. He's tense, unchallenged. How do I challenge this guy? I don't know. The sim that is fine isn't feeling particularly strong in the ways. Oh, yeah, well, he needs to work on his stuff when he gets home. And I cannot see his actual mood meter right now. I can't see it go down for some reason. So that's not something you can plan for and be like, okay, I know what he's going to be doing. He brought $63 home. He did some superb work, too. Okay, that's it? I guess so. I guess that's all he did. And he needs to cook something more. He needs to work on it. And this should level him up, actually. So let's go with the hardest thing he can do. Fish tacos, apparently. Let's look at his skill. He's almost there. 98%. I wish he could have made it before he went in. Cooking, he's only at 70%, so he's going to be working on that one. And I do hope, guys, in the next few episodes, and again, we're kind of taking it slow, but in the next few episodes, I'm hoping that we'll get to... Jeez, that just makes me cringe every time I see that. But yeah, I'm hoping to interact with more people, start exploring the map a little bit more, and maybe getting him a little bit higher up in his job so that we can see him become like this big-time boss. Remember, as you go up higher and higher in your job, you will make more money, and your hours will change. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. Like right now, he's working every day of the week, and he's working from 5 to 12. It may go where he's working 4 days out of the week and working, from 2 in the morning till 8 in the afternoon. That's just something you're going to have to change his schedule around. And the very first few days, I would highly suggest not trying to give him too many things to do so that he can, readjust to the time difference. Like let him just chill at home and relax rather than go off and do a party life. Because the more things that he's doing during the day, the faster his... Oh my God. And the faster his energy will go down. So if he's doing dancing versus sitting on a couch reading a book, he's going to have to, he's going to get tired a lot quicker. And that may be a good thing or a bad thing depending on how you're going about that day. So again, guys, thanks for watching. If you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely helps grow the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure to leave those comments down below. I want to know what you guys think of the game so far and what you think of the character. Again, I'm more than open to little tips. If I get anything wrong, you're more than welcome to correct me, and I will make the correction in the videos as well. I'm not an expert by any means, but I do greatly enjoy this game, and it's something that I've been wanting to play for a long time now. And I only played for a little bit when it first came out, so it's definitely a nice little experience for me. And I've always loved games like this. Nice, relaxing way to spend an evening after a hard day's work. Just kind of come on here and make your sim do some funny stuff, especially once he gets a better house. He'll have furniture, he'll have like VR sets and TVs and music, and just he can throw parties and really go to town on a lot of the stuff that's just kind of the fun part of the game, at least for me anyways. But again, guys, thanks for watching, and I will definitely catch you all next time.